Hello everyone, welcome back to another Platform Fighter News Alert. Before I begin, I just want to let you know that you should subscribe to this channel if you want to continue to get the latest news updates on any and all platform fighting games. I feel like I say this every time, but this is going to be a long one because of the time gap between the last news alert and this one. You will definitely be hearing about platform fighters you've never heard of before. Support platform fighters for the sake of the growth of the community. On February 16th, Rivals 2 introduced their newest characters. One is a returning character from Rivals of Aether, Clarin. The other is a brand new character and probably the biggest villain the Rivals universe has to offer, Loxodont. These characters will both likely become my mains, funny how that works. I love Clarin's visual effects and her gameplay seems pretty much intact from Rivals of Aether, with some fun new tools thrown in there. For Loxodont, I like the creativity you have with Neutral B, and he seems like a momentum-heavy character. So if you dominate, then you'll stay dominant. Then, on April Fools, the Pizza Maker costume for Loxodont was revealed. Yes, this is very important to bring up. Just look at it.
Drill it. Why don't you just look at it? It's the only mark. I mean, just look at it.
And after that, they revealed that the first backer beta will take place from April 26th to April 28th. This is basically an online stress test and I will be streaming during this. I will probably be working both days, but I don't care. I will find the time to play the game. Mr. Krabs was released as DLC for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 on February 15th. He is a fun character for sure, though I must say this character can get away with some silly stuff. This crab has some claws you gotta respect. On March 1st, an update for the game released, which introduced rotation mode, new items, new campaign power-ups, and more layout options for Food Dreams. Rotation mode could be interesting for when you play the game locally, but as I look at this, I do realize that this update came out more than a month ago. I hope we get a new update soon. I know there's still some bugs in this game that are causing a lot of problems, particularly for people who run and play in tournaments. I'm going to talk about two games in one next because there was kind of this unofficial cross-promotional thing between Spiritfall and Rivals of Aether. Basically, the Spiritfall devs commissioned one of the best Rivals of Aether workshop creators, Rubercuber, to add the playable character Spiritfall to Rivals of Aether workshop. That is just cool and an interesting way to promote the game to an audience that might not have cared about the game otherwise. Shortly after, the full Spiritfall game was released on February 28th. It was in early access for about a year, but I really like how the game has turned out. If you haven't played it yet, do give it a go. You will have fun with it. Cross Impact has had multiple updates since the last news alert. The highlights include the addition of a new stage called Neo Yamato from a game called Butterflies. Pal got a respray and that was much needed. He's looking much better now. The most recent patch was one of the biggest ones for the game, with a ton of balance changes and online support for match modifiers and volleyball mode. And of course, there was a new assist added, J-Eazy, the Mega Man rapper guy. He walks across the stage, shooting projectiles and pops opponents up for combos. J-Eazy is a fan of Smash and seems like a cool dude, so I'm glad he gets to be in a game like this. That's the tip of the iceberg. I haven't even mentioned the Peppino Easter egg that I made art for, or the resprites of Stardrop or the new Shield rework. This game is a work in progress, but they do nothing but improve on the game. I can't wait to see what it becomes. Hey, this game has been a thing for a while, but this is probably going to be the best place to talk about it, so let's do it. Here is an in-development platform fighter with some very interesting mechanics that promote footsies, combos, and decision-making. It is called Dash Walk Dueling. First of all, there is no jumping while you're on the ground, so you have to only use grounded moves. From there, you can do a combo that leads to the edge of the stage, where you can finish off your opponent with a spike or make them try to recover. There's blocking, parries, precise movement, and even crumple. There are 8 playable characters that have different movesets. Then on top of that, there are 8 reversals and supers that you can mix and match onto whichever character to fit your playstyle. I'm not sure exactly what that entails, but I'm sure it's cool. The game will have rollback netcode, ranked online, training mode, customizable combo trials along with built-in ones, arcade mode, and break the targets. Safe to say that this game will be full of stuff to do when it releases. Follow it on social media and wishlist it on Steam to get updates on an eventual release date. That's right, I'm covering MADW 2 updates. Should have done this a while ago, but oh well. The latest update for MADW 2 released on March 31st. It added 3 new characters to the roster. If you didn't know, many characters in this game take inspiration from anime fighting games, so you know they got some crazy mechanics. If you haven't played the game, now is a good time to try it because the roster of this game is surprisingly big, so it can be a fun time sink. It's been a long time since I talked about this game, but it seems like Sonic Robo Smash is alive and well. I think the last time I talked about it was for their April Fool's reveal last year. This year, Eggman took over and showed off some stuff that he can do in the game. For example, he actually has 2 different movesets depending on if he is in the Eggmobile or not, which is awesome. He will be playable along with these other characters. I'm really looking forward to playing this game. There is a playable build, but it seems pretty early. I might want to wait for an updated build for my first impressions. PMEX Remix is getting a bit of a rebrand. In this teaser, they hint at new characters to be added to the new mod. The new mod is called Rex. Rex has a different team and is built off of Remix. There will be more to this rebrand in terms of how it affects gameplay, but the details on that are very vague. Prism Cross released a video showing off new mechanics that are not present in any normal Super Smash Bros. Crusade mod. The main thing is that there is a meter, and most of the new mechanics rely on this being charged up. Things like EX moves, attack canceling, and supers, the usual stuff. I also saw that this is apparently a good chunk of the confirmed roster. There seems to be a bit of a bias towards anime girls, but it's still pretty good. I'll probably be very basic and play one of the video game characters though. I'm interested in playing this to see what exactly it ends up accomplishing on a gameplay front. Every Smash character seems to be getting reworks compared to regular Crusade, so that is something to look forward to. And as for the non-Smash characters, I just want to see how they will play. On January 14th, a new update for Rushdown Revolt was released. It included a large amount of balance changes, new moves for Ashani and Torment, and a rework for Izzy. The game is free to play, like for real, so there's no real reason for you not to play it. Multiverses finally broke its silence on March 11th to give an update on the game. They have improved the online netcode, which is really big. They tease that new characters will be a part of launch, along with showing off some concept art for new stages based on the Powerpuff Girls and Dexter. In promotional art, the Warner Tower from Animaniacs appears, so it will probably be a stage too. There will be a new PvE mode, but no real details have been given about it at this time. There were things that were shown in gameplay clips that weren't explicitly explained, like characters having dash attacks now. At the end of the update video, we see that Multiverses will relaunch as a full free-to-play game on May 28th. There have been other videos with new info, such as showcases of the refined netcode and a new mechanic, parrying. I made a video about the first gameplay video they have shown since their hiatus, and it wasn't looking too different from the beta. But more recent stuff has given me more confidence in the game. Parrying is a very, very welcome addition. Toon AllStar Slam added Boba Fett to the roster, and this is peak. What is on screen right now is perfection. You cannot deny it. Alright, obviously this was an April Fool's joke, but since their last demo was released on April Fool's, the Toon AllStar Slam team decided to give a big update on what to expect for the next update, and when. This next update will have more than one new character to play as, stages in the double digits, unlockables, online, and a new mode. This, along with polish to visuals and balance, this update is set to release within the coming months, and I'm very excited. The team does a great job at paying homage to so many things, not just cartoons. I'm sure that once they release this newest demo, that Toon AllStar Slam is going to be bigger and better than ever. Combo Devils revealed their newest character, Chai, on February 17th. I found it a bit odd just because this character has been on promotional art since the beginning. The character's even their profile picture on all their social media. But the thing this trailer revealed is that gameplay for Chai will be released at some point. It still hasn't released at the time of the recording of this video, but it's something to look forward to. Brawlhalla always gets some big IPs for their game. This time, multiple Star Wars characters were added in. They are Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ahsoka, and Darth Vader. Not much more to say other than it being cool that Darth Vader can beat up SpongeBob, I guess. I mean, what is this game, man? I have another in-development game I want to talk about. This time it's called Joust. This is a physics-based platform fighter where every character seems to have a big charging move on top of a regular moveset. You can push people around with this charge or bounce yourself off of the environment. You can equip items and power-ups to make yourself stronger. And all the stages in the game are very interactive. Overall, this seems to be a casual game with a bit of competitive edge. You can play a demo of it if you are interested. I'll leave a link to the Steam page in the description. There's this cool indie game called Rusted Moss. It's a Metroidvania-like game where you use a grappling hook to traverse areas. Well, the devs of the game made a free platform fighter using all the assets from this game. So you can use the physics of the grappling hook and the weapons from Rusted Moss in a 2 to 4 player arena fight. It seems to be fun. If you're interested, then I'll leave a link to the game in the description. And there you have it. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like for me because these do always take some effort to make. Thank you to my channel members StreamU, Salt Levels Max, Nuova, Colby, and EXO for your support. And I'll be seeing you guys on the next Plat Fighter News Alert.